Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Boxing Unlimited here once again, and today we're going to be talking about the fight. This is an upcoming fight, Pooh. This fight is a fight that everybody wants to see in boxing. Both the core boxing fans and the casual boxing fans, they all want to see this fight. It's the fight between David Benavidez and Artur Beterbiev. Without saying much about this fight can happen before we know it, before the end of the year, depending on the result from the fight Beterbiev is going to have with Bivol. If Beterbiev wins that fight, this Bivol Beterbiev too, if he wins that fight, this will be on the table because because Benavidez is the mandatory challenger and is the regular title holder in WBA light heavyweight division. Light heavyweight division. If this fight happens, it's going to be a blast, a thriller, and a killer. Whoever is going to win this fight will have to come from the front foot. But between both boxers, they are front foot coming fighters, even though they can fight on the back foot, but they are quite comfortable fighting on the back foot. So the pressure that both of them bring, when they jam at the center of the ring, who is going to go backward? This is the question we're asking now. Do go to the comment section and tell us what you feel about this fight. We don't mind. Whatever you tell us, we'll reply. We'll answer your questions. Having said that, I will ask the question whether the youthfulness of Benavidez be an advantage on the day. The pressure element, who is going to step back between both of them? That is a question we're asking again. It's a pure pressure. With the power of Beterbiev be a factor in this fight as well? Or will age be an issue for Beterbiev? In no particular order, we will tell you this, we'll tell you in a bit. Beterbiev have not in any way not shown any sign of aging. We saw him in the first fight with Bivol, and how he fought. He fought in the last bell. In fact, he took over. He won the fight with I believe so myself. I believe that is what made the referees giving the judges, giving that decision. Because in the round 11 and round 12, the championship rounds, he was still walking. He was walking and putting the pressure on and getting advantage more. That is when because they told him all in his corner that. Need to come with body punches and put pressure on Bivol to win. And I think that is what influenced the judgment or the rule or the decision of the judges. Having said that, I have to be honest with you, but Beterbiev is another Bivol, no. Beterbiev is another kettle of fish, and let us see what will happen. But when he jumps Benavidez, we saw Benavidez is not scared of any person. We saw what he did to Morale, and Morale is a proper fighter from Cuba. We saw the fight, we saw the kind of pressure he mounted on him. Will he replicate the same thing against Beterbiev? That is the question we're asking, And then that is if you have answers, tell us what you feel about it in the comment section. We do not mind. And if I can say that, I will say in this fight, with the movement of Bivol, be a factor, because Beterbiev, Beterbiev and Benavidez they have the same kind of system actually, and the system is attack and pressure with series of punches and the combination of punches and variety of punches. Who is going to withstand the overtake or overpower the other? That is a big question, the big ask. But the boxing public, want to watch this fight and see who wins. It's a dream fight for everybody in boxing, and we're looking forward to it. But we're hoping that it comes earlier than is normal. Earlier, maybe before the end of the year, that is depending on the fight between, as we said, before the fight with Bivol and Beterbiev. Because, as we said, both boxers like to pressurize, come on the front foot. throw combination of 5 punches. But who throws the harder punches? It's obvious from this CV that Beterbiev is a harder puncher than David Benavidez. And then Benavidez coming up from a weight down to up. His power is not accustomed to the light heavyweight division very much. We saw his fight the other day with Wojcik. He couldn't, with all his combination and punches, even though he said at the end of the day that he had a hand injury and he continued fighting with that. That is the heart of a lion. That is the heart of a warrior. And against Beterbiev, if the fight, is it going to be an issue? We do not know yet until the fight comes up, and we look forward to having the fight done. So if you're talking about age here, the question about age, about Beterbiev is at 40. Is he over age? No, but we've seen champions at we saw Foreman at 46 becoming the heavyweight champion, the oldest. We saw Benavidez fighting till around he was 50. And in recent years, we saw Lara the other day knock out Garcia, so. And Zillian Zeng is also, after 40 years, he's over 40 years, he's 41, he's also still, knocking people out. So the only thing we can say is that age is just but a number between fighters. So age is not going to be a problem, it's not going to be a factor in the fight. But the youthfulness of Benavidez will have to come to core. He has to come to the table, because the kind of pressure Benavidez comes with his combinations of fight and the angles and then body punches as well. All those going to be a factor against Beterbiev. We will see, but we think if this fight happens, it's going to be a too close fight to call. As we're looking at it now, we might change our prediction later, depending on what we see in each fighter as they progress towards the fight, if it's ever going to happen, or if it does happen. We're looking at Beterbiev carrying the day, winning by decision. There's not going to be upset. But for Beterbiev to win, he has to upset the rhythm of Benavidez. He has to make Benavidez fight on the back foot, which is very hard to do, but it could be done depending on the strength and the style in which he comes with on the day. Because at the end of the day in boxing, it's not only power, but style and power. Even though you've got power, if you have somebody who's got style, somebody with style will always win. We saw it with Mayweather and Canelo Alvarez. And we saw it with Bivol and the Canelo Alvarez as well. The power and the, matching up is not the end of the day, but styles are the thing that pays the bill at the end of the day. Even though, as we say, one punch can change the whole complexion of the fight. Having said that, we're going to tell you more about these two guys. They're proper fighters. Their fight is going to be a blast, a Sheila and a killer. And it's going to be interesting to see. Everybody is hoping to see that fight happen. Whether it's going to happen, we will see after the fight on the 22nd with Bivol, Beterbiev and Bivol. Our time is up. Do have a nice day and God bless. And please do subscribe to the channel to make the channel grow. Thank you and have a lovely day.